Okie dokie, one more tag for the day. That's 3 today. Yay! I've sworn not to do next year's tags all at once and post them and do them one a week. So I'm not. I'm trying not to go back on that and just do them. But anyways, 10 questions. These are my questions, and it's from 2014. They won't be up on the blog because I got really pissed off and deleted a bunch of videos. And anyways, some people have done them. Back then, more people used to do tags. Quite a lot more people used to do tags. Most of those people don't post videos anymore. They're gone. So, most of the channels don't even exist anymore. Anyways, what famous person did you think you most resemble? What famous person do I think I most resemble? God. Some people aren't going to see it, but I think Jack Nicholson in his not so old days, because he's really quite old now. But in his younger days, when he was in his 50s, I think I look a little like him. Anyways, not a lot, but a little. By the way, my nephew's name is Jack Nicholson. Yeah. There was a certain initials that they wanted to have, and that's why they called him that. Anyways. They were nuts. His parents were nuts. Anyways, my brother and my sister-in-law, they're both dead. She died of an aneurysm. He died of a drug overdose. But that's beside the point. What is the strangest thing you have ever eaten? This has been asked a bunch of times, but probably by me. A live baby water snake. It was about that long. It was an actual water snake, but it wasn't a poisonous snake. It was just a snake that lived in the water and caught fish. And it was alive. And I was drunk and I was at a function, and they had this as a test of manhood, and I consumed it, and it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. You could feel it going down and feel it in your stomach, and it was fucking horrible. Don't ever do that. It's just horrible. Plus, the poor freaking thing. It probably sucked to die that way. If you could bring any person back to life, not a relative, who would it be? I wouldn't bring anyone back to life. This world is a mess. And I don't want to make people experience it. It's that simple. But if it was just for a day, just so I could experience them for a day, I'm going to have to say Oscar Wilde. I've said that to so many related topics. Who would you like to go for dinner with, or who would you like to have coffee with or drinks with? Oscar Wilde. Here's a quote from him. If this is the way the Queen treats her prisoners, this is after he got out of prison for being a homosexual. And if this is the way the Queen treats her prisoners, she doesn't deserve to have any. I loved him. I loved his work. He was so witty, such an intelligent man. What was the last little white lie you told? I'm fine. That's the one I tell the most. When I'm not. I could be horribly, horribly depressed, or horribly, horribly anxious, or in tons of pain. And I'd say, I'm fine, because I don't want to explain it. I don't. Most chronically ill people or mentally ill people say it. It's that simple. Actually, a hell of a lot of people that aren't chronically ill or mentally ill say it. What dead person would you least want to be haunted by? Dead person that I would least want to be haunted by. I don't know. I don't. Um, if I say who's coming to mind, the bots are going to not like it because the name will trigger something. So I don't know. Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay. If you saw a famous person, what would you do? Keep walking. I don't care. I've met a couple of famous people in my life, and there's one living in town, and I've encountered him several times. I mean, he shops just like any other human being. He's not pretentious. Anywho, yeah, I would just treat them like a normal human being and keep going. I might say good day to them or have a good day or something, but I'm not gonna go, oh my God, you know. Do you still write with a pen and paper using your original handwriting? Yes, kind of, sort of. I block print everything because my cursive sucks incredibly bad. My cursive writing is horrific. So I block print everything. Yeah. There are times where you have to fill out a form in actual writing, and I rue the moment. Anyways, did they make you take Latin in school? No. I don't know why I would have asked this question, because they don't teach you Latin in elementary schools or high schools anywhere in Canada unless it's private school. So I don't know why I would have asked this question. No, they didn't. There's certain Latin phrases we were taught, but not the Latin language. Name as many things as you can that you can do do with a string. With a string, I can tie somebody's thumbs together to restrain them, or their toes, and it works. It really hurts to pull on it. So CBT, I'm not explaining that. It's not cognitive behavioral therapy. It has something to do with man bits. Tie-up packages, macrame, braiding, bracelets, tie-up meat, like when you make a thing with meat where it's wrapped, something that is wrapped in the meat. You get a long, flat piece of meat and you wrap things in it. You tie that up with string. Yeah, that's all I'm going to give you, because I can't remember anymore. I just can't think of anything else. Tease a cat. If you were if there were no computers or any gadgets related to computers, how would you find out where to get pizza? I would look in the phone book, because that's where we used to look before computers. Phone books had all that stuff in there in the yellow pages. The yellow pages were businesses. I can't believe that phone books still exist. I can't, because 90% of people at least own a smartphone now. Literally 90% of people. There are almost no landlines in houses anymore. So yeah, I don't know why they exist, but they do. Anyways, that's it. That's all. You have a fabulous day. Keep smiling, yo.